This is Joe Messer Jr. You are live with the Up Top. I'm live with the Up Top, but right now you are too. You understand? I'm the Up Top, by the way. Tip of the iceberg, some other bullshit. Stressed out motherfucker. Pissed off motherfucker. Motherfucker needs to stop saying motherfucker so much because you're trying to publish this and get people to read it and see it, right? Yes, that's true. So I'm just gonna turn this on. I wanted to go on YouTube Live and just be live, and then I can invite people and all that. But when you try from just your phone, because I lost my damn charger for my computer and don't have my webcam and all that, and then your phone, you have to make 50 subscribers or people watching shorts before you can go live. For some reason. Computer, you can jump on live, no problem. Right off the bat. Phone, nope, you got to put in work, apparently. And me, lately, to get viewers or anyone is extremely difficult. What do you mean, Joe? I'm viewing you right now. Yeah, remote viewing, huh? You gonna give me a thumbs up, thumbs down on my fucking shit and show people that I actually have people following me? Well, I don't know about that, Joe. It'll come with a negative attribute, most likely. In the past, anyway. Shut up. Thank you. I didn't shut up there. So, I need some help, people. I need a place to rent. One of the things. I need tech support. Another thing. Like, I need to have cameras rolling quite fucking often because this slandering of me and of what I do is so damn bad that Heather West won't even fucking hang out. Like, not even for... I couldn't get her to sit down for a single minute when she came down here last night. Even to give her a ring that I've been carrying in my pocket for about a year now. 24 hours a fucking day, always having it. She couldn't even slow herself down long enough to speak to me for a second. Maybe sit down, maybe show you the ring, show you the artwork that I'm doing for you, the book that I'm fucking writing, all that type of stuff, you know? Not even cool enough for that. Not to mention all these other pieces of art and books that I got going. I got so much shit going on right now that, to me, coolest fucking shit you could be a part of, you know what I'm saying? I'm a great writer, great artist, and everything I do is meant to be shared. Meant to have people collaborate. Be co-authors, co-creators, co-artists, co-everything. However, you people have you've gone so thoroughly bad on me, man. It's my mom wants to put me back in Shapiro, pay Laura thousands of dollars to put me in a hospital that you never get out of. No one is seeing anything good in me whatsoever. You know what that means? They need to see the real me, not the distorted version that you put on a Third Eye platform. And not to mention, Akashic Record program them automatically to be a certain way, which is bullshit. You're entitled to your opinion, and so is everyone else. I fucking hate how you take away each other's freedom, man. Freedom is important. Janis Joplin said, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Yeah, I don't know the rest of it. I'm sure Janis Joplin's tainted, so sorry I sung it. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to call myself a faggot and get a faggot following or some fucking shit like that. Crazy stuff you people come up with, my God. I don't know how. Hey, his mom looks familiar. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Yeah, but when you can't even think for yourself at all, that's some fucked up shit. Especially when I'm never introduced to anything or never hear a label be thrown out that's anything other than regime. A couple things. We got just the G word here, Joe. And then we got the F word over here. We got GF, yep. Go ask somebody from on the other side of the world. What do you think about it? Oh, that's G, that's F. You don't have any other names at all. Nobody has decided that they're impressed with anything. Gotten really good at sorting energies or distributing, or maybe even administering, or some type of fingerprints that they came up with on their own. Maybe they're impressed a little bit by their own self. They should have confidence in themselves. They should want to represent. After all, Joel, I've owned this house for like 12 years, and everything in here does something. I know, everything on the planet does something. However, nobody is being ambitious. No one is impressed with themselves or anything else. No one's taking anything as sacred. No one's doing anything good. Other than me, to be honest with you. Except you shovel shit on top of me so that no one could get to the real shit, and this distortion is very thorough that everything is going downhill, man. I can't even pay for hookers again. Can't even pay for a fucking hooker. That's how far you've disintegrated my image, my everything. My mom must put me in Shapiro again. Yeah, that's fucked. Don't see no reason why her son should be on the streets at all. Not to mention, I can't even express a complete thought to her about anything consciousness-wise, anything at all about me being chosen, any of it. I can't. She thinks it's all bullshit, consciously. I know she does see videos, or she does receive information. She does make progress some kind of way. However, she's my mom. I love her. I want her to love me back. And like, well, I may not know what he's talking about right away, but he is my son, and it does concern him a lot. And he's pretty fucking serious about what he says. Maybe I should just listen for a second, you know? That should happen, right? With a parent that loves their child. That's a sign of the manipulation he's talking about probably is real. Because that is crazy. It is a all-encompassing thing that he's going through. Maybe if I listened for a little bit, a couple things would be picked up. You know what? That's what he's talking about right here. Then a little while down the road, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 2 months. That's what he's talking about right there. And then over here that one day, backed on, that was that again. I'm figuring out this stuff. He is on to something, I bet. Maybe I'll listen to him just a little longer next time. Let him complete a whole actual thought. People, everything I say is meant for you to benefit from. I'm never going to steer you wrong. Sometimes you're going to hear me complain and say some fucked up shit that's going on. It's all reality, though. Your brain and your consciousness, there's several ways that things can get lost, information. Different layers of consciousness don't share information with self. Like you could be with me all day in yours, I call it your second self, your multidimensional astral body. That's literally in another dimension, right next to me, that I can't see. But it's full on there. Sometimes almost a complete body next to me, your body. However, your body that's sitting on the couch over there, I call it your meat sack because it just expires to whereas your consciousness and your soul lives on. Your body's just a drop in the bucket, you know? So it's a meat sack. I just call it that because it's meaningless, kind of, you know, in the grand scheme of things. When you think about eons of time type shit. So, different layers of consciousness don't share information with each other. That's one way. Then there's the programming that has been installed in you, and there's several end game psychological things that are programmed into all of you that I have to figure out how to deprogram as best I can, even though I'm not a manipulator. I only tell the truth. I only lay shit out for you and walk away and know that you're going to run across this in your life eventually. So just try to get out a little bit, walk away, let them live life for a while. Bing, 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 bing. Things will start to pick up. And then pray to God that nobody comes behind them and bing, 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 takes it right out of their fucking head, which I watch on a daily basis almost every single day. People are eye to eye with me for hours, blah, 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 and before they go home or depart, all right, You remember the plan, right? Joel's the bad guy. You never do anything wrong. You don't have to work on yourself or anything that we've done at all. Keep everything in the death grip and in the faggot clutches. Regime property all the way. Everything. Don't let go of a single fucking thing. But we took all this stuff very maliciously just to hurt Joel and push him around. Every single thing. And we're turning it into faggot shit. He just wants to make things better. He will eventually, whether we like it or not. We will eventually like it, but we won't necessarily give it up easy. However, I'm prepared for the fight, and I know I'm going to succeed. I'm going to live 137 years. There's no way that I would allow myself to live that long. Being the chosen one, the hub, the nucleus that makes it all happen, if it was all going to be an epic fail. If you were going to try and turn over to the next generation a faggotized entire world, which almost every object you've done so. I watch you people hand over your manhood on a daily. Joe, if you eat that turkey sandwich right now, we're all going to be faggots. What the fuck? First off, I have to eat. I deserve to eat. Why do you think that I don't deserve to fucking eat? Number one, that's incredibly crazy fucked up. And this has been going on for at least 2 or 3 years, man. People literally acting like I am no longer a man if I so much as eat food. And I mean everything in the damn grocery store is tainted also. Everything everywhere. I could write up a list of supplies, 27 things, best things that I need. There might only be one that isn't a serious fucking problem. Toxic. And I gotta look at every single brand of that type of thing and which one is the least toxic of all? I have to have a chance at making some positive progress and not being a regime product. What is it, you, Toshiba? How about you, Macintosh? I know, Apple, you're probably the worst fucked. I don't know what's the best one. Oh my God. Hopefully a good Samaritan comes and just puts it in my cart for me or something. Seriously, man. It's fucked up. And, of course, most of you, I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I don't believe in third eyes. I believe in Jesus. I believe in Jesus, too. Jesus also had a third eye. And so does your kitty cat, Mom. All animals do, which makes sense, because we can drive them and fly them around. Your third eye is what connects you to others. Or if you swear you don't see and you're really connected to God, I can hear God's voice even sometimes. Joel, I'm a hardcore Christian. Hardcore this heart. Yes, and you're also using the same stuff inside your brain, your pineal gland, that makes people see. It also connects you to God. It is your connector. That's what reaches out. The government tried to take it away by putting fluoride in the water, claiming you don't have to go to a dentist ever when we put fluoride in the water. Don't worry, your teeth will be perfect from now on. That's all we had to do. Pretty sure everyone still has to go to the dentist. However, fluoride calcifies your pineal gland. Doesn't allow the oxytocin and DMT and melatonin and serotonin to do anything. It dumbs you down. Takes away your intuition. Takes away your ability to develop extrasensory perceptions that you typically wouldn't have. Ain't that a bitch? To fix that shit though. However, most of you aren't able to recognize what's going on. I think you're definitely a schizophrenic, Joe. Don't you need to go to the doctor and get some medication? It's called telepathy and dealing with people's consciousness. I don't have multiple personalities. I do have ways to express myself, multiple different ways. However, very entertaining, you know. It's not schizophrenia, though. It's cool as fuck. Just be honest with you, most of the time when you people speak to me, it's, Joe, you better do this or I'll kill everything on the planet. Or, Joe, you cannot have that, you can't have that, can't have that, that's regime, that's regime, that's regime. How about just, you know how cool this thing would be in my hands? You know what I could do is everyone will fucking love this thing in my hands, oh my God. No, hell no, that's regime property. Can you release anything at all? Hell no, we're keeping everything faggotized, Joe. I faggotized everything in my goddamn house. What the hell? You think I'm going to give it to you now? It's not giving it to me. It's giving it to yourself as well. Allowing me to be a part of it. It's my responsibility. The entire fucking world is my responsibility the way I feel. Because I opened Pandora's box. As I was shunned from everything that came out of it. Even my head, that is also your head, and it's what you use to do all this stuff. You're a part of my consciousness. You're all make up pieces of my subconscious. And I'm the up top. Hence the name, up top, you know. However, this is a very complex thing that we are trying to develop and lay the groundwork and the foundation for the future, man, for forever. This is some hardcore stuff that's going on right now. And mark my words, in the future, before you pass away, when you're all sentimental-like and you're all spiritual and you're damn near a genius at least and you're talented and you're looking around at your world around you and you're like, so are you. And so are you. And so are you. I don't even know you, but I guarantee you are too. We all are. Look at us now. Look at what we became. You will thank everything that you believe in. Thank God. Thank this. Thank for me being alive right now and witnessing the changing of the world. Look what happened in our lifetime. Holy shit. Thank God I was alive for this. You notice I never really talk about the extracurricular stuff that you people get to do, that I don't get to do. Like you plundered and pillaged all the superpowers or whatever the hell, remote viewing, the national projecting, the Akashic Record program, all these things, and I don't get to do none of it. I'm even secluded from my own fucking head, inside my own head. How in the hell they pulled that off, I have no clue. It is insane. It blows me away. But guess what I do have? All the burden and responsibility of turning it into something that it's supposed to be. Right now, it's you people running amok, destroying everything you see, really. To be honest with you, I'm never introduced to anything that isn't bad. And everything you turn into a toxic scenario and try to ride me till the wheels fall off. You see that object right there, Joe? No, you can't move it over. If you put it over there, we're going to turn everything over there into the same crap. And also, every object the same as that object. We also teleported to all those too, Joe. Oh my fucking God. You don't give a fuck about damage control, do you? No, we just want to push you around, Joe. Come on, you know what we do. Shit. Which brings me to a great thing that I need to reveal to the world. Little thing called Operation Weaponized Girlfriend. Her name was Claire Finn Smith, or Claire Catherine Finn Smith. Hence the CK that everyone had a problem with. Look, he wrote CK on there. Yeah, he's trying to say he's a faggot, I bet. Yeah, let's put shit up his ass anyway. That's how you fucking people are, man. Always looking for something, any idiotic fucking thing to just try and you do justify it in your mind to do horrible fucking things because of, well, Joe Butter says B-U-T. Come on, what do you expect? So you violated my ass as I walked into the kitchen. That's definitely not what I expect. And it's not just me, Joe. Everyone does that now. Come on, cut it out. What's the problem? Every fucking thing that you do is a problem. Everything. Every fucking bit of it. And then there's, but I don't believe in third eyes, Joe. I believe in Jesus still in effect. So you go around creating fucking misery and havoc and you can't acknowledge anything. Isn't that convenient? And then before you go home, even if you make it to the pinnacle and you see all the string, you know everything. You make your choices and you don't realize that shit's fucked up and I'm changing. But before you leave, somebody comes around and Don't think that. Come on, we don't do anything wrong. It's all Joe. It's Joe's fault. Everything. Remember, point at him, call him the F word, and you get everything you want. You can remote view, you can go around your multi-dimensional bot, everything's yours. That's all you gotta do, okay? You don't do anything wrong, alright? Just go home to your nice bed and go to sleep in your meat sack, and then Joel's the bad guy. Oh, before you go, throw all your bad energy on him too. Dump him, yep. But isn't he the springboard, the hub, the nucleus? So if we pour it onto him, isn't it right back into us anyway? And then we have to experience him going through these bad energies at the time also. Is that intelligent at all? No, Joel, that is definitely not intelligent at all. That's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Oh, and here's another thing. You know all the shit that you try to seclude me from, like all the food and drink and clothes and words and numbers even, shapes, colors, all this stuff. If you expect me to not be around it because it's bad, why the fuck are you all got your houses full of this shit? Keeping it in rotation and projecting it to me anyway. I wonder what happened with the pancakes this morning that was cooked for me, Heather. I cooked you pancakes. You want butter and syrup? Yet, when I seen her, she didn't have any pancakes for me. But she made them for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know, but I know something's up. BUT and butter. Oh shit, how nefarious. Oh my god. Fucking people are insane. However, I have a sort of solution. I'm going to say it right here in this video right now. It's a card. I'm big on cards. I'm going to start getting them all the time for you people, for people that make a mark in my life. Maybe just, I love to express myself, and I need to do it in as many avenues as possible. So, beware, public. Maybe you would like to write a card with me. Maybe one for you. There's always opportunity to make a mark that you get to create with me with. And I'm always looking to give people credit, you know, and represent. So, please try. Try something. Be different. Show personality. Represent who you are. Even if it's something bad, if done at the right time, timing and precision, while I happen to be on camera, okay, I get what this is automatically. That was extremely horrible what you just did, but I understand why. You weren't trying to hurt me. You were trying to bring it up right now because it's relevant to this exact time. Thank you for that. Would you mind saying your name? It's me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're one that says that you don't believe, but that's perfect. Wait till you see the video. How's that going to go down? I don't know, but we'll see, huh? Maybe next time you go a little further into how you interact with me when I'm on camera or this or that. And then a little further. And then you walk away thinking about it longer. You know, next time, if I had just done this, if I would have just done this thing before or had this ready in time, then guess what you did? You done walked away from the gutter over there. Your foot's out of it completely. You dropped the cue card that Satan gave you that you can only say gay faggot or a fucking person's name that you act like I'm a faggot for. You dropped all that shit. Good job. I did it. You did it. Pat yourself on the back. Yep. I do that sometimes too. Tell you to do it also. I'm always looking for people to give credit to, and look at what they did. First timer club event. And people, do you know how little good things happen to me and around me, period? Do you know how much gratitude I have stored up inside me? Because the bigger the river, the bigger the drought, they say in Highly Suspect. Well, guess what? This drought is so fucking severe that I've only been able to give out 6 live tickets so far. One of them's to an infant for a hair transplant. Well, his name was Samson. Yeah, just like the one in the Bible. Did a hair transplant. You know what happened to Samson in the Bible, right? Well, his power, his godlike power that he could destroy 1,000 people at one time in a battle, was contained in his hair. If he were to shave his head, he would lose all his power, right? So the chick that I was talking to, her son's name was Samson. At the time, I was trying to grow a Mongolian, which I had wanted for a long time. That's when you have a circle and you grow it out into a tail. This is when I was in martial arts and doing all this. I wanted one for years. But how are you going to shave a perfect circle on your own hair? You got to wait till you have a girlfriend, Joe. Fine, I'll wait. I just want one. Fuck. Now I'm in martial arts. I want one. So I decide, take my patch that's on my gi, my Shorin Karate Studio patch, put it back there, trace it, shave it. Bam, there's your perfect circle. As I listen to the Mongolian song from the band, the HU at HU from Mongolia, one of them told me he was a descendant of Genghis Khan himself. Present as I shaved this into my head. However, as it started to grow in a little bit, Joe, you're supposed to have a circle, right? You definitely got a horseshoe only. Missing a lot of it. But it was epic how it happened, how it got shaved into there. So I tried to grow it out, So this girl, Kayla, she was also from a Shorin Karate Studio. And when I was in jail for them 2-3 months, I was writing a book trying to dedicate myself to the Shorin Karate Studio and going empty-handed, which is the triangle thing. That's what karate means. Literally, cut all worldly ties, have no expectations to leave or do anything other than what the sensei and his wife said. And then when he felt comfortable inviting more people into the circle, growing, after structure begins to be put in, and he realizes that I'm very serious about this, following everything without any friction whatsoever. I won't say without asking any questions, because I'm a very intelligent person and I want to give him the best result possible. If I know where he's trying to go with something, I may ask a question because it may get a better result. However, without friction or resistance. Totally. Joe, would you mind sleeping on a mat tonight in the middle of the dojo? My wife's already setting up a blanket and a pillow for you. You want a glass of milk before you go out there? The time, everything. Follow to a T. You know what that would have said to me? We made huge strides. Oh my God, this is a great thing. He wants me to sleep in the middle of the fucking dojo, father. Yeah! That means in my sleep, flight patterns and all this information and all these things that we've been putting in deposits all day long, Joe. More than a day. You have no idea how much good stuff you got. You holy shit, we're going to hook up so many people. All this equipment, all the dojos everywhere are going to get hooked the fuck up, Joe. Except I got to act like it's not that big of a deal for now, but I'll be doing good work as soon as you go to sleep. So will a lot of people. Told him I had no expectations on quarters or anything that you deem necessary or the best thing for us. It's what it is. You're the sensei, you're the teacher, and your wife, and we will put structure into the system that runs on chaos right now. Chaos runs supreme. Whoever will step on Joe, take all the power, and then there you get the deal. Yeah, we got the power now. Plus, I've never had people around me, especially ones to collaborate on anything with. Even though every skill I have is meant to be shared with you. I'm your muse. You may not be able to draw a stick figure. However, you can be in a place where you have certain information. You also happen to be into a spot where you can make the rubber meet the road. Right now, if you were to draw this, or writing, fuck, man, it's all. You know what me having the power is? Getting you to a point where you can work with me. That is power to me. I don't give a fuck about flying around. I mean, it'd be cool. I could heal people and I could teach people things and do some really positive things, But no, the power to me is being able to share with you and get you to a place where you get to show your personality. And what's the point of a global consciousness if you all have the same fucking answer? For what is this? Well, that's gay. What is this here? Faggot. Go to the other side of the world. Same answer, just in a different language. Everything. And don't think it doesn't affect you, and your children especially. They try to turn me into... I'm the dude that had to have every single detail, which all of them are epic to me. Everything about me in the story is epic. It's the most mind-blowing, interesting fucking thing that you could possibly be a part of. My life and your lives too, that I'm trying to tell you about your own selves. You have an extraordinary second life, man. And I'm submerged in it, and I can't do what you do. However, I hear everything, and I get directed, and I'm trying to walk around blindfolded, making sense of all this stuff, as you're walking around fucking shit up and trying to bully me under threat of trying to turn me into a freaking fucking faggot. And remember, I started to say this, but every single detail about me had to be exactly the way it is. Every character trait, even the day I was born on, it had to be the exact same, or else this wouldn't be possible. It would all fall apart. I would have committed suicide a long time ago. So everything had to be just so. So why would you, to bully me, try to turn me into a faggot as leverage? Or whatever you call it. There's different reasons for different times. It's sickening. So I got the best of the best stuff. I was the one that could do this for everyone. And you don't want to get what I got onto you. You want to put crap onto me, which also goes right back on you because I'm the springboard. I'm the fucking hub new. Do you realize how dumb your shit is that you do every single step of the way? Every step of the way, you do the dumbest shit you could possibly do. Worst case scenario, every fucking step. Everything. Every avenue, everywhere. Damn, man. Don't want to let me get some pussy? You would rather be a peeping Tom, even when I try to regain control of my member down there and my manhood, as you try to stop me because I didn't listen to you about anything. You just make up anything and take anything you want from me. I have no way to defend myself. You've made it such a sport that women don't even want to be around me. Not even Heather. She couldn't even sit in my presence long enough for me to give her a fucking gift. To show her what I've been up to. I'm the coolest motherfucker in the world, and I don't have no shame saying it. I love myself. In the future, you people are going to be blown away when you finally get to the acknowledgement point and you get to retain all your information and you get to act upon it in any way that you want. Holy shit, freedom, Joe? Yes, freedom, which every once in a while the universe opens a window for someone. 29 seconds is all you got. All you got, Martha. What are you gonna do? I'm running out the fucking doorway right now, down the stairs, as fast as I can. Hit the sidewalk, but I happen to be walking down. Turns towards me, runs full fucking blast. This insanely beautiful Latina, which they are my favorites. They got the year-round everything about them. The Spanish accent or the straight-up Spanish, or every bit of it. Plus, they're just, I think Hispanics are a better race than all other races. To be honest with you, they're more about their people. When you got Tia, I got the money. I'm coming across the border. It's not even a question if they can come there. They can have 8, 9 family members already in a 2-bedroom apartment. It's okay. We'll put a curtain right here. It's okay. Yeah, we're good. Come on, man. White people. So what are you gonna do? The white family. Where are you gonna go exactly? You gonna have a job or anything? It's not even a question as to whether you can come there. It's already fuck, man. So I have a lot of respect for Hispanic and just in general right off the bat anyway. So plus my Marjorie Miranda Nishimata, Peruvian girl that I fell in love with at first sight in California, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life, face to face. Peruvian and Japanese mixed. Oh my God, you fucking beautiful lady. Holy shit. Still to this day, she's still the most beautiful woman I've ever seen face to face. I used to have that ability. You took it from me. I can't even pay for pussy. I can't even pay for a hooker. Couldn't even get Heather West to sit down for a minute to accept a gift. Not to mention all these great books. I got like 4 to 6 books going on right now, equipped with art connected to them. All kinds of, man. I got it going on. No, it's not cool enough for me, Joe. I'd rather go hang out with other regime card carrying members and Probably do some bad shit somewhere, Joe. Probably utilize your dick muscles that were stolen, that are harvested. Probably going to squirt for somebody right fucking now. What you saying, lady? Art, she says, are you Joe Messer Jr.? Who are you, ma'am? I'm. What happens there? How come you can't finish a thought? How come you can't show personality? How come you can't come up with some slick shit off the top of your head because your brain is also expanded. Your brain can also handle let's put in some music parameters along with vernacular skill and let's just make up a nice prescription for her and hit her. Bang! Joe, I'm that chick that you've been waiting for. I said, but you couldn't hear me, could you? It's fucked up, this telepathy thing. I'm trying to get the fucking wires right. Joe, shit's crazy as fuck. Hey, you're over here now, huh? Yeah, I'm all over the place, dude. What the fuck? I'm a multi-dimensional chick, just like you say. No one ever gets to show me personality, be cool with me ever. Barely face to face because they're too busy working their agendas, working their angles, even though they don't see. I don't know what you're talking about. I believe in Jesus, not third eyes. And then on the third eye platform, like, say I'm trying to regain control of my own fucking body so I can attract a woman type shit. In the other room, all the people that are harvesting and taking everything from me and telling, well, do this now and do this now, and if you don't, I'm taking it anyway. So you're just here to ruin everything and just program shit for yourselves and fuck me over, right? That's exactly what you're doing. But you're all chummy chum with each other, and I hear you being like you're all greatest friends, it seems. I never experienced that. I never get to be a part of anything. My life's dedicated to all of you, and you've shunned me completely. Completely. My mom is the only one that calls me. Heather did call me, but just to borrow my bike and not even hang with me long enough to receive a fucking gift or hear anything that I'm up to. At all. And she's the only one that's been close to me all these years. She's the only girlfriend I had. I paid for hookers a few times and had a couple one-night stands, but no chick trying to be by my side. No chick was brave enough. No chick saw enough good in me and the future that I speak of, and the pent-up gratitude and love and respect and just admiration and all these skills and abilities that I've been wishing I had someone in the present to shower them upon, you know, and maybe, would you mind posing right there? I'm going to try you and just picture real, hold this. What, my favorite object? What are you doing, Joe? Hold on, don't look at it. Be brave, women. Don't be scared of the regime. Don't worry, well, then I can't do my stuff that I do. I'll lose my position in the regime, Joe. I won't be the one that gets to stand behind you and fuck everything off. But I do it better than everyone else anyway, so the other ones are mean, Joe. I'm better than them. Plus, I can't do anything around you anyway, I hear. Oh, yeah? And who told you that? Because you ever see anyone around me? Huh? So who did this? Who said that? Because they haven't tried. This is such a bad scenario that I've literally justified kidnapping a woman. Not to rape her or do anything like that. She has to kind of invite herself. You know, give me the hint, wink, wink. You know, save me, Joe. It may have been called kidnapping at the very beginning, but by the end of it, she'll be my wife. We will have connected so thoroughly that as she finally walks away after who knows how long, and they swoop in trying to put agendas in her head and take this and do this and blah blah, it's all deflected. Ching, 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 ching. No, I know it's got to happen. He said that I'm the bridge between him and all of you. He speaks language. You speak dumb fuck. However, I speak dumb fuck, and I understand language now. I understand the man himself, and we're going to make this work. He is the fucking man. You motherfuckers. But that's very difficult to do unless 24 hours a day. Unless I kind of got to tie you up. I know it's kind of fucked up. I'm going to be very gentle about this. Okay, I'm putting it on your ankle. It is kind of weird. I know. I'm going to carry you out to my bike. There's a cart there. I'm just going to put you in there. I am going to duct tape your mouth. I have to, just in case you freak out. This has to go down this way. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. In the end, it's the best thing for you, hon. I love you. After I put the duct tape up, I'm putting a blanket over you because I have to get you home. Okay? Where I have a stereo so motherfucking loud that when you start to snap, as the regime's pulling your fucking leashes, why ain't she coming back? Get the fuck out of there. She's making progress, you crazy fuck. Driving you up a wall, making you snap, making you go through all kinds of emotional roller coasters. It's gonna happen. Guaranteed. However, I'm gonna let you go through it. I'm gonna turn my stereo up so loud that no one can hear you. As soon as you start to run out of air and your adrenaline has ceased and you're, oh my God, and you're thinking how to carry on, maybe putting yourself back together somewhat, restabilizing yourself emotionally, I swoop in. Any of your needs, any of your wants, immediately taken care of. Wow, that was a long time. That was like 4 hours and 20. You're very loud, but my stereo, thank God, is saving us because, this kind of has to happen, right? Do you know what alchemical mutation is? Do you know there's processes to your spiritual journey, and a lot of them are difficult. I was tortured in solitary confinement, and prior to that, my life was any positive courses or directions I could go in, cut that out. There's one over here developing, cut that out. My life was manipulated 24 hours a day to cut everything off that could have brought any positive, anything other than worst case scenario, after worst case scenario, to the point of, hey, wait, why is someone manipulating my life 24 hours a day? That's a lot of energy and effort to do this to me. I'm just a broke-ass motherfucker from Illinois down in Little Rock, Arkansas. What the fuck is going on here? And it was so severe and bad. And me constantly thinking, and I'm an intelligent motherfucker, and I look from all different angles. I'm a Pisces, goddammit. That's what we do. We see both sides of coins. We're two fish swimming in opposite directions because we see everything. We're also the old soul. We're wise beyond our years, So me constantly thinking, why would anyone manipulate my broke-ass fucking white boy from Illinois down here in Arkansas life 24 hours a day? What would be the purpose? What would they gain? The only answer I ever came up with, and it was only one, was it was a bet by some rich, sick, twisted motherfuckers that was going to push me, hurt me, prod me, kick me, just assault me until I snap and kill someone or myself. That was the only thing I could come up with. The only fucking answer for 24 hours a day manipulation tactics to put me in worst case scenario afterward. That's it. That's all I could fucking come up with. I didn't know it was a third eye thing. I didn't know none of that. Prior to me realizing that my life was 24 hours a day manipulated, I used to tell people, now, I'd have a list, dates and times, all kinds of shit, telling people actual facts, and there's no way this could be a coincidence with this. This is not coincidence. I feel as if I'm part of a social experiment. I'm telling you. My friends down there, they'd be like, Joe, you're just high. Okay, I'm high, but guess what? I don't sleep that much, and I'm more observative, and guess what? I got dates and times and all. I'm telling you, this shit's real. And then it turned into 24 hours a day. My life was manipulated, I guarantee it. Then I went to jail. Solitary confinement. They decided to dig in on me. They also conveniently knew when I was going to pass away. The Akashic Records is for more than trashing things with regime fucking negative crap. It's also useful information. Like making sure that this is the chosen one himself. We're going to open up his life like a book for everyone, and we're going to read it. It has your entire lifespan in there also. Day you're born, all the way into the future, to when you're going to pass. I'm going to live 137 years. I'm going to pass on 8/18/2118, guaranteed. He also told me about my 7 previous lives, which had to happen to build up my soul power so that I could withstand this hellacious journey and also have the tools inside me, all the character traits inside this powered up soul that began as a influential, powerful person from step number 1, from life number 1, and more each and every one to the 8th one. Why is that important, Joel? 8th being symbolic of infinity. Every single detail of this is epic. It's best case scenario. It had to be best case or else it wouldn't be possible. Every fucking detail, man. Even my birthday, 3/3. The day of design. It's got to be the day. It needs to be a Pisces anyway because of the personality traits I told you about earlier. But specifically, 3/3, day of design, because you're designing the history of the world, the future, Joe. You're going to lay the foundation for what used to be known as human beings are going to be in the future. You're the only one that can do this, Joe. The universe has been working on you for a long time. We call you the chosen one here on this planet right now. These people alive right now, but you were chosen a long time ago. From the time your soul was created originally. You were put together for this. This thing that as of yet nobody seems to be impressed of at all. I hear, shout outs in music and stuff like that. For some reason, musicians are able to express things every now and again. I was just listening to Tech 9 earlier, and he speaks of, I'm going to live 137 years like Ishmael. Tech 9 has always got something popping in there. Lil Wayne's got a couple things too, and I bet you're singing all genres of music referring to me, this story, what's going on. However, who's that fucking dickhead, the lead singer of Tool, Pussifer, and A Perfect Circle? A perfect circle, huh? A perfect one? I got a compass, I could do that. How many? Lots? Okay. Sacred geometry, where you at? Anyway, Maynard James Keenan, when I'm in solitary confinement finally, and I've went through the social experiment, and now my life's manipulated 24 hours a day, he finally goes, all right, y'all, here's the deal. I'm taking off your blinders. When you used to hear your girlfriend being fucked everywhere you went? Under the floorboards at work, you're sleeping? Wait a minute, there's not even a basement down here. Why the fuck would she be in here just to fuck someone, just for me to hear, just to piss me off? There's no way. What would be the point? What would be the point indeed? That was how telepathy was introduced to me. Also, me hearing her name, Claire, I'd hear from dudes everywhere. They wanted me to think that she fucked everybody we knew. That way, I'm already in a new city. I won't have friends that are real tight with me. I can't really trust you fucking my girlfriend, blah, 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 type shit. That's what they want. They want wedges. They want you secluded. They don't want people to be able to help you out in any way. Anything that could bring you any comfort or a positive thing, anything other than their design that they want, that makes them a little more difficult for them to do, they're cutting it out. Cutting out. Everything. I swear, man. I can't wait till people are in the place where you can listen to these words and know exactly what I'm saying. On all layers of your consciousness, retain information, and be able to shuffle shit around in your brain a bit. You know what? This is really fucking. I'm moving this to the very brunt of my intelligence. It needs to take in right there when all the information comes in and goes out. This is a very important thing. Thank you for this, Joe Messenger. One of those, for instance, is parallels and not differences. To be honest with you, those 3 words are huge. They can take you from a racist fucking grumpy old fuck that just looks at everything pissed, look at this fucking shit, Mexicans hanging their goddamn Mexican flags, like this black dude I used to work with, and he always bitch about Mexicans coming over here taking over. And I'm thinking to myself, God, because they're better workers than you and they're cheaper. Fuck you. Why are you hating on them? What the fuck? You know? Because I keep it real. You're kind of a racist fuck against Latin people. First off, nobody in America is really American. We're all from somewhere else. Why are you going to hate on them? They're just the new ones coming over. And they are good workers. And they are good family people. They're better than us. Why? Why hate them for it? I don't get it. Yes, Latin people are better than white people, especially. Black people are even better to their own people than white people are, I believe. You know how I know that the most? From being in jail and watching some dude that did all kinds of heinous shit, but oh hey baby, his mama says it's all kind of nice. Fucking make sure the money's on the books. Take care of. All black people are taken care of by their family like that. It seems like, and I can feel love in their conversations to each other and shit. White people don't even call me from jail. You ain't getting them. I ain't bailing you out in no fucking way. Most white children, as soon as you're 18, you're fucking out of this house. I swear. I can't speak too much on Asians because Marjorie was part Asian, but it was Latin family. I will know all the people eventually and know them on a very personal, deep level as I travel the world and have a list of the most important down. And these are some of the baddest motherfuckers in the world right here. I plan to try to earn their stripes, pass their test of manhood, learn their skills and abilities. Baddest of the baddest. As you go do your fucking flying around doing all that shit, I gotta use my accelerated learning that I've been fucking trying to prove forever. That was another thing that was going to be proven by going to the Shorin Karate Studio and sacrificing, cutting all roads of ties, dedicating myself 24 hours a day. I wouldn't even think about leaving unless I was going to a tournament or unless Sensei says to Joe, would you go do this? Would you mind? Absolutely not, because you have a plan. I'm sure of it. This is thought of. This is by design. Without hesitation, without any resistance, everything would have been done like that. You know what I got when I laid it all? And then while I was in jail, I called it my dojo killer programming. And that was me doing complicated series of exercises mixed with punches and kicks and all this stuff, right? Constantly making it more complicated. And people working with me in my head and trying to work against me sometimes, or doing this, or sometimes I couldn't mirror. I couldn't do like a right side kick. I could only do it on the left side. And then I realized I had to do a hook kick all of a sudden. And Sensei told me, I'm going to give you one a week, one kick a week, one move a week. You got to do it. And a hook kick is not that fucking easy. A hook kick's where I ain't fucking stretching to none in a while, but you go up like this, like, bah! And it's fucking difficult. A side kick is more powerful. You just lay into it, but man, that hook kick, man, catch a motherfucker off guard. You get real good with that. That's, man, good one. And I just couldn't get the side kick right on one side or the other. And then I realized, well, this is definitely on purpose. What do you got to do? When one door closes, another one opens. Okay, hook kick, you're in. There's times when Chuck Liddell would be with me. And he does Kempo karate, which is slightly different than Shorin. Or I watch UFC just for a second. Somebody's tag, you're it. And then they get to influence my next set of moves. Now, if I had got to sacrifice everything and dedicate myself, do you know how well we would have got at making me basically like a fucking video game? It's tournament day. Everybody's all eyes on Joe. Who gets to start them up? I don't know how you guys would have gone through who gets to control what and for how long and how you would do it, civically. But you would all fucking love it. And eventually, heads would turn towards Shorin Karate Studio. Hey, Sensei D, you like the song? What do you got going on over there? The whole martial arts world is looking at you. Can we be a part of what you got going on there? After structure is put into the system, chaos is no longer reigning supreme. We are in a system where people are like-minded, have the same goal. I've been dying to prove accelerated learning and fly through the ranks. Man, what the fuck? I've known for years it's the best way to prove accelerated learning. Not to mention, with me doing that constantly and then never even leaving the dojo, do you know the energies that will be released from me and honed and critiqued and made better and better, better each and every fucking day, to the point of we're now exuding these energies that makes everyone more physically fit, more talented as they even walk down the street, even if they're an old person, don't even think about martial arts, automatically started to straighten people's posture. Guaranteed.